Mark. 9-minute stations, 9 minutes till airtime. Stations, 8 minutes to 8 minute stations, 8 minutes till airtime. 8 minutes on my mark. Mark. 8 minutes till airtime stations, 8 minutes till airtime. Seven minutes till airtime stations, 7 minutes till airtime on my mark. Mark. 7 minutes till airtime stations, 7 minutes till airtime. Mark. 6 minutes till airtime stations, 6 minutes till airtime. Minutes till airtime. Minutes till airtime stations, 4 minutes till airtime on my mark. Mark. 4 minutes till airtime stations, 4 minutes till airtime. Minutes till airtime stations, 3 minutes till airtime on my mark. Mark. 3 minutes till airtime stations, 3 minutes till airtime. till airtime stations. 2 minutes till airtime. On my mark. Mark. 2 minutes till airtime stations. 2 minutes till airtime. Seconds on my mark. Mark. 30 seconds, stations. "15 seconds till airtime, stations. On my mark. Mark. 15 seconds. Have fun.
The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network. This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Bush the tap, sends it in off the window with 0.6 seconds left.
We're getting you set for game day with the countdown to tip-off, powered by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. We're power with purpose. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, Jefferson City eats more chicken. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By the Kate Insurance Agency, insuring your future since 1959. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Let's go!
Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside inside of historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse, where CN is challenging the Anderson Trojans. Eagles taking aim at a fifth consecutive home win, while Anderson wants back-to-back wins for the first time this season. Trojans have played two tight ones since returning from a COVID pause that occupied the middle portion of the month of January. Lost a tight one to Tusculum on two Trenton Gibson free throws in the final 4 seconds on January 27th. And then won a tight one with some crucial baskets late against Coker in a 67-63 win for AU on January 30th. A little bit of a layoff for the Trojans. Their Monday game was postponed. The Eagles had to play on Monday night, and it took Limestone back behind the woodshed. Eagles victorious 91-55 over the Saints for their largest margin of victory in 4 years. It was a dominant defensive effort that carried the day for Carson-Newman. Eagles limit Limestone to 55. One of 3 games this season that Carson-Newman has limited its opposition below 60 points. But Anderson, a very good offensive team. A lot of 5-out motion for the Trojans, and Anderson, in spite of only scoring 71.8 points per game, has a lot of guys that can sink shots from deep, and it starts with Crosby James coming off of a 25-point outburst against the Coker Cobras. He had 19 in the meeting over at the Abney Center, and so Anderson certainly with the sack freshman of the year in good form, shooting 40% from beyond the arc. Eagles will have to be aware of where he is on the floor at all times. Quinn Nottingham, might remember him from last year inside of Holt Fieldhouse. He was the first-team All-SAC performer, has struggled a bit here of late, averaging 9.8 points per game and just shooting 29% from the field, but he buried 4 threes in this gym almost a year ago to the day to guide Anderson to a come-from-behind win over Carson-Newman. So those two, a heady combo, and Carson-Newman will have to be on its guard against Quinn Nottingham and Crosby James. But far from the only two, Satchel Hester went off in the meeting in the Abney Center with an 18.4 rebound performance. He was 5 of 8 from long range. In fact, more than half of his threes that he's made this season, granted, small sample size, Anderson's only played 6 games, but more than half of his threes he made in that contest with the Eagles. Josh Livingston hampered a little bit, just 9 points in the meeting in the Abney Center, but he has been lethal from long range this year for the Trojans, making 48% from 3. A lot of weapons for Jeff Brookman at his disposal with his 5-out style. For Carson-Newman, the Eagles have had a very balanced effort. Everybody who played on Monday either scored or assisted on a pass or on a bucket, and we'll see if Carson-Newman can continue sharing the wealth here today against the Anderson Trojans. Eagles going for the sweep. This is the AEC countdown to tip-off. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. AEC is your trusted energy partner. We check in with Chuck Benson. His pregame comments head your way after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success. At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. At Cade Insurance, we're your local agents, real, live members of the community, only 2 blocks from Carson-Newman. We understand the importance of having the proper coverages for your vehicle, whether it be taking a drive through the Smoky Mountains or just driving around listening to your Eagles play. Our team at Cade Insurance can help you get the best coverages with the best companies at competitive prices. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today, or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back on the AEC countdown to tip-off, Carson-Newman playing for a second time in 3 days today against the Anderson Trojans. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, quick turnaround for AU. The first time that you've had to do this little Monday, Wednesday double dip this season. What's the prep been like with the short turnaround to get ready to face Anderson for a second time this year?
Well, we've already played them once, so and played them, a month ago. So there's still some remembrance of that for our players. But I really like the focus we had the game and the win against Limestone, and enjoyed that for that couple hours after the game. Then refocused completely our attention on Anderson, and give a lot of credit to our guys for the attitude and the sort of the mindset to look at the next opponent instead of the last opponent. And I feel like we've come into this with a lot of good confidence and momentum on what we're supposed to do for our opponent.
You look at the Trojans, and the thing that sticks out to you is probably the offense and what Jeff Brookman has installed there. A lot of five-out motion. How do you slow down a team that certainly can bomb you away from beyond the arc in your zone?
Well, you know, their offensive scheme is challenging because of that. They have so many guys that can shoot the basketball, and so they try to spread you out and you know, take the long shot, or because they spread you out, attack you with dribble drive. So it's definitely a challenge. And then on top of that, you throw they have talent. I mean, they've got two all SAC preseason players in Crosby James and Quinn Nottingham, and then you know, they've got some bigs that are not traditional bigs like we sort of prefer. They're these stretch 4, stretch 5 types that can really shoot three effectively. So it was a challenge the first time we played them down at Anderson, but they made improvements and got better. Hopefully we have too, but we know it'll be an incredibly difficult challenge today.
Bring up the stretch bigs. Satchel Hester canned 4 threes against you in the meeting with the Trojans back on January 9th. Is it just a mindset of knowing where he is on the floor at all times?
Well, yeah. I mean, awareness and recognition are big parts of what we're doing. And so, yes, we've got to know where he's at. You've got to know where Livingston's at. You know, but that's just 2 guys. I mean, they've got so much firepower from beyond the 3. We've got to be really alert, really moving and trying to cover 2 like on every pass. So our guys know that. We now have to demonstrate it with execution, and I like our preparation. So we'll see if we can pull it off.
Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. You look internally and defensively. Again, probably as impressive a run as one of your teams has had since that 2012-2013 season. You hold a 3rd straight foe Monday in Limestone under 60. Just how ingrained is a defensive identity in this team's DNA, and how quick has it happened?
Well, you know, I've been talking about that, and when you consider that we've had 10 opportunities to play an outside opponent, that would be akin to, you know, 3 scrimmages and a first semester. For us to be in February now and to sort of be where we are with it, I'm thrilled. But I think a lot of it goes back to sort of who these guys are. We've got some tough guys. We've got some guys that naturally sort of take to the defensive side. Our staff's done a good job, I think, of really trying to help them understand like what the standard is of execution. And we have some veteran guys that you know, really not necessarily last year collectively, but in the month of February last year got some experiences with this and are doing a good job in their leadership. So I like where it's going, and you know, every time we play, you can just see like another sort of opportunity for us to demonstrate confidence in what we're doing, and I know that in the decades I've been using this particular defensive strategy, I've not seen a team sort of take to it like this one has at any of the previous points along the journey.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck tonight against the Trojans.
Thanks, Kev.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups headed your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off comes back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
With AEC's You Save Advantage program, take advantage and upgrade your home to save on energy. Eliminate large upfront investments and allow energy savings to provide the payment for energy upgrades on your bill. An AEC certified energy inspector visits your home to determine the options for energy efficiency. AEC installs the new energy efficiency measures and recovers its cost with a charge on your electric bill. Contact AEC today to start saving. AEC, we're power with purpose.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Left wing, skips it right corner. Cam Holmes wide open for a three. Bang, bang!
When we return on the Eagles Sports Network.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Wallace rolling down the middle of the lane, and he puts Daniel Zach on a poster.
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Right corner, open three, knocked down.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, by ShopCNEagles.com, by the Cape Insurance Agency, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, the Tennessee National Guard, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, we welcome you back courtside to Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman and Anderson set for a South Atlantic Conference tilt. Eagles 6-5, 5-5 in the league. The Trojans 2-4, 2-4 in league action. Starting lineups for this one. First, for the Anderson Trojans, Jeff Brookman's team will utilize a 4-guard, 1-forward lineup. The guards, Crosby James, reigning SAC freshman of the year, preseason first-team all-conference guy, leads the Trojans with 12.7 points per game, coming off of a 25-point effort against Coker. Kai Rivers joins him in the backcourt, averaging 9.2 points per game. Jalen Hillary is the third guard, big guy, 6'6", 210 out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. And then the fourth guard, Tyler Henderson, 5'10 freshman out of Chesterfield, Virginia. The lone post, Josh Livingston, 6'8", a senior forward out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, averaging 11.7 tonight. No Quinn Nottingham in the starting lineup for the Trojans. For Carson-Newman, same five as usual. It's E.J. Bush, Luke Brennigan, Ren Dyer, Bryant Thomas, and Trip Davis. 12th straight game those five have started for the Eagles. Thomas versus Livingston for the Jump Eagles in the pristine home whites. Anderson in the all blacks. And the ball is tipped into the air and deflected toward Anderson's side by Livingston. Rivers grabs it, and Henderson helps bring the Trojans front court against a 1-3-1 zone look that morphs into a 2-3 as Anderson settles down low to Livingston right block, turns and lays it in over top of Bryant Thomas. Anderson fires the opening punch for a 2-0 lead, 20 seconds in. Eagles bring it front court. Trojans start man-to-man against Carson-Newman. Trip Davis, right wing with the basketball. Hits it to Thomas, set of the key, swings it left side wing for Brennigan. Dumps it down the Bush left block. Livingston man-to-man with him. Bush has it tapped out of his hands, gathers it back in with 9 to shoot, muscles away into the paint, kick out, Dyer, right corner three, off the mark to the right, 8 straight three he's missed, and the Trojans come away with the basketball for the rebound. Anderson front court. At the key, James wants a three. Straight on, won't go down. Dyer elevates to pull in the board for the Eagles. And Cian brings it right to left, down by 2, 55 seconds in. Bush with it left block. Backing down, Livingston draws a double team, kicks out of it. Brennigan left wing, back it down inside to Bush. Extra pass out to the right corner. Trip Davis, 14 to shoot. Davis, jab step left foot, puts the ball on the floor with the left hand, feeds Thomas head of the key. 8 and 7, Dyer left wing. Drives inside, dumps Brennigan, right block. And he connects on the wide open lay-in. Dyer drew the double team on the left baseline. Luke Brennigan left naked, right block, and the Eagles tied at 2, 90 seconds in. Trojans front court, right side of the lane. There's a missed lay-in by Hillary. Rebound batted around into the left corner, saved in by Livingston. It finds Henderson at the free throw line. Second chance for the Trojans to break this 2-2 tie. Eagles in scramble mode defensively. Anderson unable to take advantage. Head of the key, Rivers. Drives free throw line. Stumbles, slings a pass left wing, out of bounds off the outstretched fingertips of Crosby James. And the ball goes back to Carson-Newman off of the first turnover of the game for either team. 18:05 to play, first half, 2-2. As the Eagles get it onto the offensive end. Davis, left corner. Bounces down to Bush, left block. Back to the basket on Livingston. Backs him down. Deeks left. Now spins right. Shoots over top of Livingston and cans the 4-foot fadeaway. Anderson scored first, but the Eagles have scored the last 4 to take the lead. 4-2, 17:42 to play first half. Trojans onto the offensive end. Rivers to the free throw line. 2 passes, left corner. Livingston tries a triple, and he buries it. Josh Livingston only hit one of those in the first meeting this season. He gives Anderson the lead with that one. 5-4, 17:25 to play first half. Eagles with it front court. Dyer stripped on the wing by Rivers. Rivers racing to the rim. He's blocked from behind by Dyer. Another chase down block from Ren Dyer. That's becoming routine. Eagles get it back and bring it front court after another highlight reel swat by the freshman. Brennigan, right wing. Feeds Bush, right block. Bush backs down Livingston, gets into the paint, kick out Brennigan, head of the key, straight on triple, splash! Luke Brennigan pushes Carson-Newman back in front, 7-5, 16:50 to play first half. Eagles have started 3 of 4 from the field. Anderson a couple offensive rebounds to make up the deficit early on. Trojans with it front court. Rivers, right point with the basketball. Stares down Brennigan at the top of the zone, 10 to shoot. Bounce pass, left wing, here's a 3. Back of the rim, no good from Henderson. Dyer elevates to collect his second rebound, and the Eagles bring it right to left ahead by 2. Brennigan, left wing, a bounce pass inside, intercepted by Livingston on the overplay defense. Outlets it to James. A touch tight to the sideline, and it goes out of bounds into the Eagle bench, and James motioning with his hand saying, hey, put that one over the top of my shoulder. As Livingston taps his chest and says, hey, that one's on me. Good instruction, teammate to teammate. Second Anderson turnover. And the ball back to Carson-Newman, who has made its last 3 shots. Eagles with 2 turnovers, though, in that span as well. Granted, Anderson turned one over, and Ren Dyer had the chase down block. See if CN can counterpunch after the AU giveaway. Brennigan, out of the key, harassed by Henderson, gets it to Dyer left corner. Drives baseline, drops it off Thomas, middle lane, takes it into the teeth of 2 defenders and draws a foul. Bryant Thomas to the stripe. After the foul goes on Kai Rivers, his first and the team's first. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy cooperative. It's service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we are AEC, member-owned and service-driven. Free throw from Thomas on the way, pushes it up there, knocks it down. 8-5, largest lead of the day for either team here in the early going, nearly 4 minutes in. Busy day around the creek today. Carson-Newman women's basketball up 26-9 at Wingate early in the second quarter as Thomas converts on the second. And Carson-Newman football, a 22-member signing class on National Signing Day. Read the details at cneagles.com. Under 16 to go first half, 9-5, Carson-Newman the lead. Trojans front court, a drive by Rivers splits the middle of the lane, and he lays it in with the right hand high off the glass. 9-7, Trojans within a pair. 15:44 to play first half. Eagles have started 3 of 4 from the field. Brennigan, right wing, bounces to Bush, right block. Squares up Livingston, muscles his way into the paint, kick out Brennigan, head of the key. Well defended by Henderson, 10 to shoot. Brennigan, left around the bush, screen and roll action not there. Brennigan drives, kick out, Dyer, left wing, triple, missed it short. Thomas up for the offensive rebound, second chance, Carson-Newman. Davis, left wing. Moves right to the key, and Davis walks with the basketball. No, they're going to get the foul. Thought Davis traveled first, but instead Kai Rivers whistled for his second and the team's second, and that brings us to a break in the action. See if Trip Davis ruled to be in the act of shooting or not. It's Carson-Newman ball regardless when we come back from break. Eagles leading the Trojans 9-7 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
At the Cate Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Cate Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Cate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Cate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit CateInsuranceAgency.com.
15-14 to go first half. Carson-Newman out to a 9-7 advantage on Anderson, trying to sweep the season series with the Trojans for a fifth time in 6 seasons. And the Eagles with the ball out of bounds after the second foul on Kai Rivers. A second chance opportunity on this possession for the Eagles. Bowens has it, right baseline, muscles his way inside, kick out Brennigan, head of the key three. Another one for Luke Brennigan. Brennigan with 8 of the Eagles' 12, and CN has its biggest lead of the night at 5. 12-7, 14:55 to play first half. Brennigan, Davis, Butts, Bowens, Dyer for the Eagles. Here's a head of the key three that's off the mark from Rivers. Bowens elevates to pull in the rebound, left block for Carson-Newman. CN races front court as Anderson gets set to bring 4 fresh bodies in. Butts, right of the lane, muscling his way inside, gets stripped by Rivers from the backside, and the Trojans bring it front court. Rivers, start and stop move, spinning into the middle of the lane, and he walked with the basketball, so the Trojans turn it over. And Anderson brings in fresh bodies. Keel, Joseph Staten, Quinn Nottingham, and Satchel Hester off the bench. As Livingston, the only starter that stays out there. Nottingham picks up Luke Brennigan full court after the Trojans' third turnover of the contest. Brennigan brings it front court, gets it to Davis at the free throw line, lobs it to Bowen's right block, and he loops in the layup with the right hand. CN ahead by 7. 14-7 with 14:10 to play in the first half. A little spurt for Carson-Newman. Trojans onto the offensive end. Nottingham head of the key. Bounce pass inside is kicked by Trip Davis. And the shot clock resets to 20. And the Eagles get the ball out of, or pardon me, the Trojans get the ball out of bounds, far side of the floor. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Trojans with 10 to shoot. Keel goes cutting to the rack, can't convert the bunny. And Butts grabs the rebound as he lands in the middle of the lane over top of the SAC logo. See in front court. Brennigan, deep check three, head of the key. Well off the mark from 25 feet. Livingston grabs the board for the Trojans. Anderson on the hop offensively. Left corner. Staten pulls the string on a three. Back iron no. Dyer taps the rebound over to the left side of the lane where Bowens controls for Carson-Newman. Eagles hustle front court. Davis left wing. Jab step with the left foot on Hester. Motions with his left hand to send the offense with a flourish. And he gets the Eagles into their half-court set. To Bowens out of the key, swing at Dyer right wing. Dyer left around a screen, lobs to Bowens, right block, pumps, leans it up with the right hand, and Bowens converts at the cup. Nice no-look feed by Dyer to dump it down low. Bowens left unattended, and Carson-Newman is up by 9. 16-7 at the 13-minute mark first half. It's a 12-2 run for the Eagles. Anderson trying to counter. Nottingham right corner, a three off the mark. Davis the rebound. 2-on-1 break. Davis ahead to Butts, running the right side of the lane. Butts can't convert in transition through contact. Staten grabs the board for the Trojans. Anderson trying to stop a 3-minute scoring drought this possession and halt a 12-2 Carson-Newman run. Left wing, Staten with the basketball. Bounce to the high post for Keel. Keel one dribble, flips it out. Staten, right wing, 3, back iron, no. Long rebound grabbed by Brennigan at the elbow. Up the left sideline to Davis. Davis, Euro-stepping front court. Left-hand teardrop, tickles the twine. It's a 9-0 run for Carson-Newman or a 14-2 spurt, depending on how you want to look at it. Regardless, the Eagles up double digits for the first time tonight. 18-7, Carson-Newman the lead, 12:21 to play in the first half as the Trojans call for time, and we'll step aside for a break after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Well, Anderson hasn't scored in 3.5 minutes, and in the interim, Carson-Newman has rattled off a 14-2 run. Eagles have scored the last 9 in unanswered fashion to bounce out to this 18-7 lead behind a really good defense that has limited Anderson to one of its last 8 from the field. Trojans get the basketball onto their offensive end. Nottingham dumps into the high post for Hester. Kick out Keel right wing. 2 passes around the horn. Left corner, it ends up for Staten. Staten curls to the wing, feeds Nottingham out of the key. 10 to shoot. Nottingham drives inside, stops, pivot, shot up, blocked by Thomas. Dyer comes away with the rebound off the deflection on the right side of the lane. Eagles front court. Brennigan, free throw line. Dribbling around, feeds Bush out of the key. Back to Brennigan, left point. Brennigan sizes up Nottingham, moves right around a Bush screen, gets to the free throw line, dribbles back to the basket, curls around to the left block, lost the handle on it, but to Bush left wing. 10 to shoot for Carson-Newman. Bush hands off Brennigan left side. 8-7. Brennigan to the left baseline, feeds Bush left wing, catch and shoot 3, splash. Carson-Newman has made 3 of its 6 threes to open this one up. CN on a 12-0 run, and the Eagles are up by 14. 21-7 with 11:18 to play in the first half. Trojans get it front court. High post, Hester, left elbow, fade away, 15-footer, he converts. That stops a 4.5-minute scoring drought for the Trojans, gets them to within 12. 21-9 with 11:04 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman moves it right to left. Brennigan toward Dyer, left corner. Catch and shoot 3 on the way. Dyer steps a string of 9 straight misses from long range and rattles home his first points of the night. 24-9, lead up to 15 for Carson-Newman. A 15-2 run for the Eagles. 10:41 to play first half. Trojans front court, left baseline, teardrop won't go down from Staten. Dyer cleans up the glass for the Eagles, middle of the lane. C in front court, Brennigan feeds his younger brother Nick left wing, back to Luke Brennigan, left wing 3, back iron no. Dyer crashing the offensive glass, can't get his paws on the rebound, but a whistle and a foul charge this to Bryant Thomas. First on him, first on Carson-Newman. Anderson basketball. Hey, Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, it is the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Carson-Newman shooting 60% from the field. The Eagles have kept the Trojans to 4-15 shooting to bound out to this 15-point lead at the halfway point of the first half. Keel stumbling around middle of the lane, drops it off right block for Burgett. Burgett into the paint, kick out, left wing 3. Hester rains it down. He hit 5 of them in the first meeting, and Hester has 5 points here tonight. 24-12, Eagles doubling up the Trojans. 10-minute mark first half. That might effectively pump the brakes on that 15-2 run for the Eagles. See in onto the offensive end. They've been efficient, 60% from the field so far. Bush, left block, gets stripped from behind by Burgett, gathers it back in, moves his way down to the left block, Spin move up with the right hand. Smooches it in off the window, plus a foul. Strong take from E.J. Bush, plus he puts a first personal on Mac Burgett, his first and the team's third. 26-12, Eagles by 14. Bush looking to make it a 15-point game again at the line. Bends his knees, puts the free throw up, and he makes his 10th consecutive free throw. 27-12. Eagles by 15, matching their largest lead of the contest with 9:38 to play in the first half. Trojans onto the offensive end. Free throw line. Keel, turn and shoot 15-footer, won't go down. Dyer and Burgett scrapping for the rebound, and Dyer got him with a hook. Gets called for his first and the team's second. The Cade Insurance Agency is one of the oldest and most experienced insurance agencies in the Lakeway region. Visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com or call 865-475-3391 for a quote today. That's CadeInsuranceAgency.com. Trojans with a fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock after the foul. Nottingham drives the left baseline. Kick out Hester, left wing, fadeaway three. Back iron, no. Dyer battles with his teammate Thomas for the rebound, and Dyer wins it. Floats it up the right sideline to Luke Brennigan, and Carson-Newman gets onto the offensive end. Dyer, left wing, wide open look at a triple. Bullseye. The lead is 18 for Carson-Newman. 30-12 with 9:02 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman on one here on this Wednesday night, and the bench loving it. Trojans onto the offensive end. Head of the key for Keel. Jab step on Brennigan, gets it back to Nottingham. Nottingham into the lane, turns and passes. Staten head of the key. He races down the middle of the lane and hits a southpaw teardrop from 6 feet out. That stops a 6-0 spurt for Carson-Newman. The Eagles outscoring the Trojans 21-5 over the last 6 minutes. Eagles onto the offensive end, ahead by 16. Bush, right baseline. Backing down Burgett, kicks it, left corner, Nick Brennigan. Jab step, passes head of the key, Dyer, drives, dishes, Luke Brennigan right wing. Steps left around Nottingham, fires the three, dead-eye! Carson-Newman is up by 19, 33-14 with 8:13 to go in the first half. Luke Brennigan already into double figures, he has 11. 8:04 to play in the first. Trojans front court. Hester, right corner. Flips it out to Keel at the head of the key. Swings it left side wing for Nottingham. Nottingham accelerates into the paint. Tosses up 15-footer. Halfway down and out, no good. Dyer has pulled in his 6th rebound on the right block. Eagles the other way. Thomas right block. Hop step through 2 defenders. Lost it, but out of bounds off of a Trojan, and it stays with Carson-Newman. Well, this is fun. 7:47 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman dominating the Trojans. Eagles have buried 6 first-half threes, shooting 67% from the field, and have bounded out to a 33-14 lead at the 7:47 mark in the opening stanza. Back to Holt after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
7:47 to play in the first half, a 33-14 lead for Carson-Newman. Eagles shooting 67% from the field. Anderson just at 30%, and Carson-Newman dominating here in the first half against the Trojans. Trip Davis has it right wing for the Eagles, dumps it to Tyler Bowen's right block, drives, dishes, Nick Brennigan, left corner, wide open look at a three, bang, bang! The lead has ballooned to 22 with 7:30 to play in the first half. 7th made three of the period for the Eagles. 36-14 Carson-Newman, 7:23 to play in the opening stanza. Another 6-0 run for CN. Trojans front court. Staten right corner, drives inside, shot up, rejected by Ren Dyer right side of the lane from 15 feet out. Eagles get the rebound, run it front court. Nick Brennigan, left wing. Bounces down to Tyler Bowen's left side of the lane. Got shoved off from behind by Mac Burgett. And that's the second on him. Fourth team foul on the Trojans. Hey, Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. It features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars at shopseeandeagles.com. Carson-Newman gets 20 on the shot clock. Get it to Dyer, left elbow, 15-foot jumper. Wide to the right and airballed by Dyer. Out of bounds, back to the Trojans. Snaps a string of 4 straight makes for Carson-Newman. Now let's think about this. How about the last 27 minutes of basketball for the Eagles? 65% from the field in this half versus the Trojans finished at 68% in the second half against Limestone on Monday night. Free throw line jumper, Satchel Hester. He rattles that one home. He's got 7. And the Trojans cut it to 20. Eagles have led by as many as 22 tonight. 36-16, CN, 6:35 to play, opening stanza. Carson-Newman on the offensive end. Nick Brennigan bounces to Tyler Bowen's left block. Sizes up Hester, drives, dishes, butts, right block, takes it up, and gets hacked by Josh Livingston. Bench wanted him to go in for the dunk, but he'll shoot free throws. Livingston, his first, 5th on the Trojans, and butts to the stripe to shoot a couple of free throws. Bowen's the nice feed to pass out of the double team and get it to Butts to earn the 2 freebies. Butts, left-hand free throw, front of the rim, no good. At best, he could make it a 21-point game. Butts, Nick Brennigan, Rindire, Tyler Bowen, Strip Davis on the floor for Carson-Newman. James, Staten, Nottingham, Livingston, Hester for the Trojans. Second free throw for Butts. He adjusts, converts, and Carson-Newman's up by 21. 37-16 with 6:22 to play in the opening half. Trojans bring it front court. Carson-Newman, a 1-2-2 zone look, really extended out to start the possession. Now it collapses into the more traditional 2-3 variety. James has it head of the key for the Trojans. Gets the right elbow. Tough fadeaway, 17-footer, and he knocks it down. High difficulty for the reigning SAC freshman of the year, Crosby James, for his first points. 37-18. Eagles lead by 19. 5:53 to play first half. Carson-Newman front court. Tyler Bowens drives, dishes, right corner. Nick Brennigan, catch and shoot 3. Buries another one. The 8th made 3 of the period for Carson-Newman. Nick Brennigan has 6, and the Eagles match their biggest lead of the night at 22. 40-18 with 5:35 to play in the first half. Trojans front court. Nottingham spinning middle of the lane. Can't get the free throw line jumper to fall. Nick Brennigan grabs the rebound for the Eagles. Brennigan into the front court. 2 passes. Davis right corner. Dump it down the Butts right block. Back to the basket on Livingston. Turns, right hand hook. That won't drop, but he's fouled. Second personal on Livingston. 3rd Trojan into foul trouble. Off the 6th personal of the 16th foul of the period by Anderson. So Kai Rivers with 2. Livingston with his 2nd there, and Mac Burgett with 2 for Jeff Brookman's unit. Joshua Butts to the line, where he's 1 of 2 on the day. Butts bends the knees. First free throw's on the way. Barely moves the net. 41-18, 23-point lead for the Eagles here in the first half. By far and away the largest first half lead of the season for CN. Eagles took a double-digit lead into the halftime locker room against Limestone for the first time all season. They are rolling here against the Trojans as Butts cans the second, and Carson-Newman's up by 24. 42-18 with 5:15 to go in the first half. Elite levels of intensity from Carson-Newman tonight against Anderson. James out of the key. NBA range 3 on the way. Missed it. Wide to the right. Airballed. Out of bounds to Carson-Newman. Anderson just 32% from the field. Trojans have made 8 shots, 2 of 10 from 3. And Carson-Newman has lit the nets on fire. 67% from the field and 8 of 12 from 3-point range. Chuck Benson has his mask on. He's chewing gum and likely smiling. Eagles go high-low to Bowen's right block. Back to the basket on Hester. Kick out Dyer, head of the key. Wide open look at the 3. Back iron, no. Livingston, the rebound, left baseline. Boxed out Butts well. Nottingham slings it up the floor to James into the right corner for Johnson. Baseline drive back to Nottingham, head of the key. Trojans reset. 5 around nothing. Nottingham drives inside left block. Kick out, right corner. A 3 won't matter because Arian Johnson had his heels on the sideline for Anderson's 5th turnover. 4:28 to play first half, 42-18. Carson-Newman in control by 24. Davis wings it over the timeline, center court for Carson-Newman. Points with his left hand and dumps it to the right point for Bowens. Overhead pass, butts out of the key, chest pass left wing Davis. Davis takes the pass, now drives on Johnson, gets the cup, leans in and hits the runner with the left hand off the glass. Trip Davis has 4. Carson-Newman stretches its lead to 26. A 7-0 run for Carson-Newman over the last 98 seconds. One of many this half. Just a dominant opening stanza for the Eagles to take this 26-point lead, their largest of the contest. Trojans have it in the paint. Hester spinning around, pumps, leans into Joshua Butts, hoists up a shot and draws a foul. Butts baited on the pump, and Hester earns free throws as a result. Third team foul on the Eagles, first personal on Butts, and it brings us to a break in the action. 3:48 to play first half. It's a 44-18 lead. Carson-Newman dominating the Trojans. Back to hold after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Carson-Newman has used 21-5, 6-0, 7-0, and 8-0 runs to bound out to a 44-18 lead over the Anderson Trojans with 3:48 to play in the first half. Guess the runs at the end of the day, just numbers. What matters, Eagles dominating, up by 26 for their largest first half lead of the season as Satchel Hester heads to the line and knocks down a first free throw for the Trojans. 44-19, Anderson down by 25. Second free throw for Hester. Snakes that one through. He's got 9 to lead the Trojans. And Anderson down by 24. 44-20 with 3:44 to play in the first half. CN white hot, 8 of 13 from beyond the arc, 65% from the field. Davis, left baseline, lobs up a shot. Can't get it to go from 10 with the left hand. But he will head to the stripe after being fouled in the act of shooting by Johnson. His first, team 7th. Eagles shooting free throws for the remainder of the period. And Trip Davis to the stripe for Carson-Newman. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, they are your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Davis pure on the first free throw. One more free throw for the Nashville native. Bends his knees, flips it up, and he's pure on that one. Carson-Newman has matched its biggest lead of the night, 46-20, with 3:33 to go in the opening half. A dominant. Haven't even played 20 minutes. Carson-Newman 4 away from cracking a 50-burger before halftime. Trojans have it in Henderson's hands. Swing it to James right baseline. Dyer cuts him off at the bottom of the zone. 9 to shoot. Flip it out, left wing. Here's a 3. Johnson buries one from deep. First made 3 of the season for the freshman out of Decula, Georgia. And the Trojans cut it to 23. 46-23 with 2:58 to play first half. C in front court. Davis lobs to Bush right baseline. Crossover move on Livingston. Kicks it out to Luke Brennigan, head of the key. Dump it back down to Bush right side of the paint. For Dyer, head of the key. Dyer swings it the right wing for Davis. 5 to shoot. Davis left around a Bush screen. 4 and 3. Davis pull up 3. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound punched out. Luke Brennigan head of the key. Second chance Eagles. Bush left corner. He wants the 3. It's off the mark to the right. And Satchel Hester snares the rebound. Right side of the lane for the Trojans. Anderson brings it front court. Henderson. The handles. Left side of the paint. Skips it right wing for James. James points with his right hand. Calls for a screen. And then passes it between Satchel Hester's wickets. Eagles with it front court. Bush trying to pass it right corner to Luke Brennigan, but punched out of his grasp and out of bounds. Stays with Carson-Newman. Good anticipation by Johnson to volleyball swatted into the stands. And with the stands empty, that sends Blake Harris, our lead official tonight, 4 rows deep to collect it. Eagles, 26 to shoot. Bush, head of the key, chest pass Davis, right corner, drives the baseline, drops it off Thomas, middle lane, goes up with 2 hands, and throws it down on Johnson. The bench to its feet, seeing up by 25 off the Thomas flush. 48-23 with $1:52 to play in the first half. Trojans with it front court. Hester, right elbow, faces the basket, 1 left-hand dribble, hop step left side of the lane, kick out right corner Henderson. A bounce down to the right block, Livingston. Livingston dribbling around, gets stripped. Dyer tying him up on the floor. Those two are still battling as the officials blow the whistle. Possession arrow favors Carson-Newman as Livingston and Dyer untangled. Those two having a fair amount of fun. Carson-Newman ball. And the bench enthused over Ren Dyer. .96 seconds left in the first half. Carson-Newman forces Anderson's 7th turnover. And the Eagles bring it right to left. Davis, right wing, curls head of the key, screen and roll to Bush, right block, leans in, can't hit the runner, whistle, offensive foul. E.J. Bush called for his first personal, team's 4th. I think it was Henderson who took the charge down low. As Camden McElhaney checks in to replace Ren Dyer for the final 84 seconds. Dyer's been on the floor for every minute of this first half. 6.7 boards for a potential freshman of the year for the Sac. 48-23, Eagles up by 25. 75 seconds left first half. Trojans with it front court. Davis, a steal on Henderson. Davis had it deflected out of his hands and out of bounds off of Henderson. Stays with Carson-Newman. Good active hands by Tyler Henderson to get a paw on it and prevent Davis from getting up and down on the fast break. Minute 8 to play first half. Eagles up 48-23, trying to crack 50 in the opening stanza for the first time all year. Brennigan handling at the free throw line, hounded by Henderson, feeds Davis left wing. Davis loops it head of the key, Bush, high-low lob, Thomas, pumps, leans up with 2 hands, and dumps it in off the glass. 6 for Bryant Thomas off the 12th assist of the first period for the Eagles. Trojans the other way. Johnson airballs the left wing 3, 50-23. Carson-Newman up by 27, its largest lead of the night. 39 seconds left in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Brennigan feeds Bush right baseline. Back to the basket, kicks out Luke Brennigan. Right wing, 3. Back iron, no. Rebound tapped up. Bush takes it, and Bush gets clobbered for the second chance. Free throws for E.J. Bush. And charge Josh Livingston with his 3rd and the team's 8th. 26.5 seconds left in the opening period. Eagles dominating, 50-23 on Anderson. They've done it with efficient offense. They've done it with clamped down defense. And the Eagles plus 13 on the glass in the first half. Bush's first free throw is on the way, and it bends in. 51-23, Carson-Newman up by 28. And we saw the largest lead of the season on Monday night against Limestone when the Eagles won by 36. Carson-Newman trying to get up by 30 at the halftime break. Unlikely to happen, barring a miss here and an offensive rebound, as Anderson can play for the final shot. Bush, free throws on the way. He makes his 13th consecutive free throw. And the Eagles are ahead 52-23. Shot clock off, 22 seconds left in the first half. Trojans with it front court. Jason Edwards into the game, gets it between the rings. Round at James right point. James accelerates, shoots from 17 right wing, missed it, in and out, no good. McElhaney the rebound, Eagles fly up the floor. An outlet for Bush running the right side of the lane. He lays it in. That was absolutely daft from Luke Brennigan. Carson-Newman heads into the halftime locker room up by 31, 54-23, and what an exclamation point. Luke Brennigan, a pass from 3/4 away to feed E.J. Bush, streaking up the right side of the lane for the fast break bucket to close the period. Eagles in the half on an 8-0 run, one of, like 5 runs. I've lost track at this count for Carson-Newman. Eagles just absolutely withering tonight here in Holt Fieldhouse, out to a 54-23 lead on Anderson at the halftime break. Largest lead of the first half all season for Carson-Newman. See what the second half has in store. Come back to Holt Fieldhouse for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work to ensure continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
AEC is a distributor for Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and warranted not to leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-lasting temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position. And the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment draining. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopSeeingEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeingEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeingEagles.com.
It's halftime. Stats, a check of the ShopSeeingEagles.com sack scoreboard. And interviews are all headed your way.
Anderson down the left side of the lane, gliding to the rim, and he thunders it down with 2 hands. He puts Cody on a poster.
But now here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
11:40 to play in the first. I'm reading the clock. Lord, it's been a long day. It's been signing day. Things have been crazy. It's crazy here in Holt. We're all losing our minds because Carson is at 54-23 at the halftime break over the Anderson Trojans. I got so excited because here's the research nugget for you. Carson-Newman has its first 30-point lead at the half since shellacking Brevard on February 24th, 2016. That was a 102-55 win over the Tornadoes. Eagles were up 57-23 at the halftime break of that contest. So, biggest halftime lead for Carson-Newman in a little under 5 years. What a dominant half of basketball for the Eagles to get out to this 54-23 lead. Just runs after runs after runs. A 21-5 spurt, a 7-0 spurt, an 8-0 spurt, an 8-0 run to close the half as Anderson goes scoreless for the final 3:11. What you need to know, the Eagles are dominating the glass. They're passing the ball well. They're shooting the ball well. They're defending exceptionally well. You want to talk about something? I don't know if there's a stat that has favored Anderson. There's one. Steals. Trojans have 4 of them. Eagles have 3. But Carson-Newman has a 15-0 edge in terms of points off turnovers. Eagles have scored off of all 8 of the Anderson Trojans giveaways. Again, it is raining and pouring all over Anderson here tonight behind a very efficient half of basketball for the Eagles, shooting 62% from the field and 8 of 16 from long range. Granted, Carson-Newman did cool off a little bit there, seeing what started 8 of 12 and does miss its final 4 shots from deep. But still, a lot to be satisfied and happy about if you wear the orange and blue. All of this to say that Carson-Newman only has 2 double-digit scorers right now. That's E.J. Bush and Luke Brennigan. Bush leading all scorers with 12 on 4 of 5 shooting. He has been hyper-efficient. And Luke Brennigan has 11, also pretty efficient and effective, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, and he's doled out 6 assists as well. Ren Dyer on track for the 3rd double-double of his freshman campaign, 6 points, 7 rebounds on 2 of 6 shooting. Dyer, one of 4 players with 6 points. He has 6, Bryant Thomas has 6, Trip Davis has 6, and Nick Brennigan has 6. It has been a highly balanced effort for the Eagles to bound out to this 54-23 lead on Anderson. Meanwhile, for the Trojans, Carson-Newman has limited the leading scorer, Crosby James, to just 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting in 13 minutes. It's been Satchel Hester carrying the load. 9 points on 3 of 4 shooting, 1 of 2 from deep for Satchel Hester after he went for a season-high 18 in the meeting in the Abney Center. He's been nice, but the Eagles have really tamped down on the 2 stars, James and Quinn Nottingham. Just 2 points combined for the 2 preseason All-SAC performers. It all adds up to Carson-Newman's largest halftime lead in 5 years, 54-23. Eagles in the driver's seat at the break. Second half action, about 7:48 away. Before we get there, we'll take you around the rest of the SAC after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. At Cade Insurance, we're your local agents, real, live members of the community, only 2 blocks from Carson-Newman. We understand the importance of having the proper coverages for your vehicle, whether it be taking a drive through the Smoky Mountains or just driving around listening to your Eagles play. Our team at Cade Insurance can help you get the best coverages with the best companies at competitive prices. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today, or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
4:55 to go before the second half starts, as Carson-Newman has jumped out to a 54-23 halftime lead. Carson-Newman with its biggest halftime advantage in 5 years. First time the Eagles have been ahead by more than 30 at the break since 2016. Before we get to the second half, let's head over to Wingate, North Carolina, where Carson-Newman's women have a double-digit lead on Wingate, and tune in to Michael Watrang.
Back out top for Wilson. Slings it over to Troutman. Troutman spins in the lane, somehow works around 3 defenders. Misses the layup, gets it back though. Kicks it over Crump. Right wing jump shot's too strong. Rebound deflects around, and it's Pierce that snatches it out of there. Gives to Weichel. She lobs over to Boshier. Boshier stopping, popping, 15-foot jump shot right side of the lane. She drains it, all chords, and lead to a game-high 23, 66-43. Carson-Newman on top, 8:50 to go in the fourth. Left wing, Coleman for Wingate. Dribbles right, gets to the free throw line, pulls up for a jump shot, and she gets it to go. So Carson-Newman just had its largest lead of the day at 23, but Coleman gets it back down to 21. 66-45, 8:30 to go in the fourth. Happy to have you along for the ride on this Wednesday evening. 13th ranked Carson-Newman, wire-to-wire lead so far. Boshier's dribbling right baseline, puts up a right-hand shot that's too strong. Troutman the rebound. Gives it forward for Crump on the left wing. Crump, cross-court pass. There's nobody looking for it, although Troutman and Wilson were standing next to each other. But Troutman ends up picking it up casually.
That's Michael Watrang over at Cuddy Arena in Wingate, North Carolina. Lady Eagles up 62-43 on the Bulldogs start of the fourth quarter. Halftime in Holt, 54-23. Carson-Newman with its first 30-point halftime lead in 5 years. And that kind of night for the Eagles here in Holt. Second half action after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
For Carson-Newman, head over to ShopSeeingEagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, ShopSeeingEagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit ShopSeeingEagles.com today.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have auto owner's insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top of the key. Pull up three on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military.
Final!
I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Next, 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. A 54-23-point halftime lead for Carson-Newman over the Anderson Trojans. Eagles up by 30 at the halftime break for the first time since the 2016 season. Not the only time that the Eagles have led by 30 at a half in Chuck Benson's tenure as head coach. It's happened a few times. We'll talk about that for the remainder of this contest, and we'll see how the Eagles handle success. Been pretty good so far this season. See if there's any let up in the second half and see how Anderson responds to being down 31 at the halftime break. Trojan basketball out of the break. Moving right to left in black road jerseys with gold numbers for AU. Henderson drives to the right baseline, chucks up a 15-footer off the mark. E.J. Bush, the board left baseline for the Eagles, and seeing ranges left to right in the pristine home whites with blue numbers trimmed in orange. Luke Brennigan has it right wing, sized up by Crosby. James man-to-man. Lobs to the right baseline. E.J. Bush feeds a cutting Trip Davis right side of the lane. Drives, dishes, kick out. Dyer, fadeaway three. Left wing, buries it, +1. Ren Dyer fouled on the three-point attempt. He has a chance at a 4-point play after Crosby James' first personal. And the first on the Trojans in the half. 57-23. Eagles up by 34 with 19:22 to play in the second half. Dyer, the and one free throw. Swishes home, 58-23. Carson-Newman by 35. Dyer into double digits after 2 games without scoring 10 or more, his 8th of his freshman campaign. Trojans on the offensive end, moving right to left. Free throw line, a turnover by Kai Rivers. Dyer scoops it up. Dyer down the right side of the lane. Tries to finish through contact. Can't. Rebound batted around. Thomas grabs it and sticks it back in off the glass. 60-23. Carson-Newman has started the second half on a 6-0 run. Showing no quarter here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Eagles up by 37. 18:40 to play in the second half. Henderson into the left corner for Hillary. Out to the left wing for James. Right point, Rivers. 10 to shoot. Rivers spinning around, left elbow, tough 10-footer, short off the front of the rim. Eagles grab the rebound and move it left to right. CN. High-low action to Thomas, middle lane, turns, right hand, lays it in over top of Hillary. Bryant Thomas, 4th Eagle into double figures. He has 10. Carson-Newman has scored the first 8 of the period and surged the lead to 39. Trojans on the offensive end. Left corner. James. Left baseline drive. Loops it back out left wing. Hillary. Glides into the lane. Chucks up a 15-footer from the free throw line and got pushed by Luke Brennigan. That is the first on Brennigan. First on the Eagles. 2 free throws for Jalen Hillary, who's 8 of 10 at the line on the season. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services as Hillary knocks down the first free throw. InterDigital, they are laser-focused on your success. Carson-Newman men's basketball laser-focused on success. Eagles have started 3 of 4 from the field after halftime and scored the first 8 points before these 2 Hillary free throws as he cans the second. Cuts the deficit down to 37. 62-25, Carson-Newman, 17:48 to play in the second half. C in front court. Davis, right wing, chest pass Thomas head of the key. Flips it out left wing, Luke Brennigan. Back to the head of the key, E.J. Bush. Bush splits 2 defenders, gets to the left block, pumps, layup up, won't go down. And a whistle and a foul sends Bush to the line, and that's on Livingston. That's his fourth. Team second, so 2 free throws for E.J. Bush. Bush bends his knees. First free throw's on the way. And in, 38. The lead for the Eagles, 63-25, as Livingston exits after his fourth, and Jason Edwards replaces him. Second free throw for E.J. Bush on the way. Barely moves the net. 5 of 5 tonight for E.J. Bush at the line. 9 of 9 on Monday against Limestone. He's made 14 straight free throws. 64-25, Carson-Newman up by 39 with 17:23 to play in the second half. Trojans with it on the offensive end. Henderson, left of the lane, loops it out to the head of the key. Hillary, shot puts up a 3 and knocks it down. Odd shooting motion for Jalen Hillary, but it was effective. 64-28, Trojans cut it to 36, 17:05 to play second half. Eagles bring it left to right. Davis, right wing, left around a screen to the head of the key, gets into the paint, kick out Thomas, left wing triple, missed it strong off the right side of the backboard. Keel the rebound, sprinting front court for the black-clad Trojans. Keel to the cup, and he will count the basket as it's goaltended. I think it was E.J. Bush that came shooting in. Shot was going to be short, but the Eagles called for their third goaltending violation of the season. 64-30, Trojans have scored 5 straight. Probably for the first time tonight. Anderson has put together back-to-back possessions successfully. Eagles down the left side of the lane. Thomas throws it down, but a walk. And Carson-Newman turns it over for the 6th time. 16:33 to play second half. 64-30. Carson-Newman lead. Trojans bring it right to left as Henderson dribbles over the timeline center court. Gets it to James left wing. One right-hand dribble. Feeds Keel right point into the right wing for Hillary. Skip pass, left wing, Henderson. Wide open look at a 3, rattles it home. Henderson has his first points of the night off his 4th made 3 of the season. 64-33. Trojans have scored 8 straight over the last 60 seconds to get it down to 31. Eagles onto the offensive end. Bush in the middle of the lane, stops, kicks. Brennigan, head of the key, 3, rainbows home. Luke Brennigan drills his 4th 3 of the night. He's got a game-high 14 and the lead back up to 34 for Carson-Newman. Trojans bring it front court. James left wing. Bounces to Hillary, head of the key. Switches it right wing, Henderson. Henderson jab step, hop step into the paint. Free throw line jumper. In and out, no good from 15. Dyer grabs his 8th rebound. And the Eagles bring it left to right. Dyer into the front court. Kicks it left corner for Trip Davis. Dribbles with his right hand over to the wing, curls to the head of the key, leaps and passes left wing E.J. Bush. Bush wants a triple. Front of the 10 won't go down. James, the backside board, right side for the Trojans. Anderson, front court, left corner. Hillary, catch and shoot 3. Short off the front of the 10. Thomas with the box out on Edwards for the board for the Eagles. Cian brings it left to right in the all-whites. Ahead by 34 with 15:02 to play second half. Brennigan, head of the key. Bounces to Thomas, left side of the lane. Backs down Edwards, kicks it to Brennigan, left corner. Brennigan, baseline drive, cut off by Edwards. Takes it back into the left corner, shoots the fadeaway 3, bottom for Brennigan. 5th made 3 of the night for Luke Brennigan, and Carson-Newman has surged ahead by 37 again. 70-33, 14:39 to play second stanza. Trojans onto the offensive end. James, left wing, and that pass errant. Davis is going to scoop it up. Davis racing to the rim, goes in with the right hand and gets fouled. Stay down. Crosby James will collect the personal as that brings us to a break in the action. 14:27 to play in the second half. It's Carson-Newman 70, Anderson 33. We return to Holt Fieldhouse following these messages here on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
At the Kate Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Kate Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Kate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Kate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit kateinsuranceagency.com.
14:27 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 70 and Anderson 33. Eagles, a really nice effort in this one to jet out to their first 30-point halftime lead in 5 seasons. And Carson-Newman eyeing what could potentially be the largest margin of victory in the series history with the Trojans. That happened in a 92-55 win for CN over Anderson during the 2012-2013 season. But still a ways to go. Eagles up by 37. That is the margin right now. Led by as many as 39 tonight with Trip Davis at the stripe for Carson-Newman, shooting 2. Cans the first. And we'll shoot one more free throw. Will Trip. Davis, couple of dribbles, bends the knees, and flicks the second free throw in. Nothing but cords. 39-point edge for the Eagles. Another 8-0 run this half for Carson-Newman. Been a lot of those. And a lot of runs in general. Eagles playing like a worn-out pair of pantyhose tonight with so many runs. Trojans on the offensive end. Head of the key, Crosby James off a kick-out 3. Right iron, no good. Offensive board, Hillary goes back in, can't stick it up. His third chance. Turn and shoot. Hillary won't drop. 3 misses that possession for the Trojans. Bowens finally a defensive rebound. Eagles front court. Dyer exploding to the cup, and he nearly threw it down on Crosby James' head, but he misses the dunk. Trojans the rebound running front court. Hillary a layup blocked by Butt. Second chance for the Trojans. Out of the key. Henderson yo-yos the ball on Nick Brennigan. Backs it out. Bounce into the high post for Keel. Drops it off left block. Edwards. Spins left on Bowens. Reverse layup. Edwards knocks it down. 72-35. Trojans down by 37. 13:23 to play in the second half. Brennigan into the front court. Girls right to the wing. Overhead pass out of the key Bowens. Chest pass left wing Dyer. Dyer, start and stop move on James, loops it out, and Chuck Benson, the recipient of that pass. Dyer, who can make something spectacular happen? To no avail. (72-35). Eagles with the lead. Trojans with the basketball, 12:50 to play second half, and there's a whistle on a foul. Henderson shoved off by Nick Brennigan at the free throw line. Nick's first, second on the Eagles of the period. Trojans get it to the right wing for Crosby James. Flicks it head of the key Hillary around to the left wing Henderson. Henderson with right-handed dribbles against the zone. Feeds high post Keel. His teardrops off the mark. Rebound free, middle of the lane. Grabbed by Ren Dyer. That's his 9th. And the Eagles bring it left to right. Nick Brennigan into the front court, right wing. Brennigan playing with his older brother Luke. Butts, Bowens, and Dyer on the floor. Bounce it down to Bowens' right block. Bowens sizes up Hillary. Gets to the cup. Can't finish. Butts an offensive rebound. Too strong with the left-hand baby hook. Hillary scoops up the board for the Trojans. Anderson ranges front court, trailing by 37. Hillary, left wing, scoots into the lane, tosses up a 10-footer, and tickles the twine. Stops a 1 of 8 streak from the field for the Trojans. Eagles by 35. Carson-Newman brings it front court. Brennigan, left around a Bowens screen, gets it to Butts left point. Butts looks inside, nothing there. Hands off Nick Brennigan left wing, 12 to shoot. Brennigan For butts out of the key, 9 and 8 around to Dyer right wing. Pump fakes the 3, 6 and 5. Dyer behind the back dribble, 4 and 3. Gets it to Bowens. Bowens leans in with the right hand and flicks it in off the glass over top of the 6'10", Jason Edwards. 74-37 Eagles, 11:25 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman has just been dominant tonight. 59% from the field compared to 36% for the Trojans. Pass across the perimeter, poked out of bounds by Tyler Bowens, and it stays with Anderson when we return. 11:14 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 74, Anderson 37. We return to Holt Fieldhouse following these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Been a nice day so far at Mossy Creek. Carson-Newman women's basketball throttles Wingate on the road, 81-60. The men's team up 74-37 right now on Anderson with 11:14 to play in the second half. And Mike Clowney signs 22 today on National Signing Day. Yvonne Hodgich into the game for the first time for Carson-Newman, playing at the base of the zone, defending Edwards, who has the ball left baseline. Turns and shoots with the shot clock expiring from 15 feet out and missed it front of the 10. Trip Davis scoops up the rebound for the Eagles and brings Carson-Newman front court, who could lead by 40 for the first time tonight with a 3 on this possession. Davis dribbling in traffic, pull-up jumper, right elbow, missed it strong from 15. Keel the board for the Trojans. Anderson races front court. Keel, 2 passes, James, right point, 3, rattles home. Crosby James makes his first 3 of the night. And the Trojans get within 34, 74-40 with 10:30 to play in the second half. Tight basketball here after halftime. Eagles outscoring the Trojans by 3 in the second stanza, but up by 37 or 34 for the game. There's a turnover. McElhaney, a bounce to Hodgetts. Left block. Bounces out of bounds. And goes back to Anderson off of the Eagles' 8th giveaway of the game. 10:16 to go second half. Bush, Hodgich, McElhaney, Davis, Brennigan on the floor for Carson-Newman. Anderson counters with Edwards, Keel, Nottingham, Staten, and Hillary. Staten with it left wing. Dribbles against the top of the zone. Switches it back left wing Hillary. Skip it right wing Keel. Keel knifes inside. Kicks it to Nottingham left corner. Nottingham into the paint. That's picked off by McElhaney. McElhaney weaves his way front court for Carson-Newman. Stops his dribble. Gets it to Davis on top of the jump circle. Nottingham sizes him up man-to-man. Davis goes to Brennigan right wing. A bounce down to the right block. Bush. Bush back to the basket working on Hillary. Spin move right. Up with the right hand. Strong. Hillary grabs the rebound. Gets tied up with E.J. Bush. And Blake Harris says collided with him. So Bush called for his second personal and the team's third. (74-40). Eagles by 34 with 9:30 to play in the second half. Right corner, Hillary a 3. He cans that one. And the net lodged around the rim. Trip Davis elevates to pull it down. That was the reason for the whistle. And Anderson has scored 6 straight to pull within 31. 74-43 with 9:20 to play second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Bush, left corner, gets it taken out of his hands by Hillary. Out of bounds, stays with Carson-Newman. Eagles haven't scored in the last 2:06. Shooting 42% after halftime after singeing the Nets. Above 60% in the opening stanza. Davis between the rings. Chest pass Nick Brennigan left wing. Nick Brennigan for Hodget's head of the key. Around to the right wing for Davis. 8 and 7. Back to McElhaney up top. McElhaney straight on three. Rattles it home. Camden McElhaney onto the scoring column. Stops a 6-0 Trojan run. Pushes it back out to a 34-point lead for Carson-Newman. 77-43 with 8:48 to play second half. Hillary, left wing, flicks up a three. Back of the rim, no good. Brennigan the rebound, gets stripped by Keel, and then Brennigan fouls him. Good active hands by Alex Keel, and it results in a second personal foul on Nick Brennigan and a fourth team foul on Carson-Newman. 8:40 to play second half, 77-43. Carson-Newman in control. And I think Jeff Brookman wanted a little clarification from Blake Harris. Shot clock reset to 20. That's correct. Staten dribbles into the paint, kicks it Nottingham right corner. Baseline drive, leaps and passes Staten left corner. Three on the way, in and out, no good. Bush the box out on Edwards for the Eagle rebound. Brennigan harassed in the backcourt by Nottingham. Gets it to Bush, who dribbles over the timeline, and Trip Davis enters Carson-Newman into its half-court offense with a 77-43 lead in hand. Davis motioning with his right hand as he dribbles with the left over to the left wing. Davis, overhead skip pass, right wing Brennigan. Nick drives, dishes head of the key Hodgetch between his legs. Hodgetch picks it up, 4 to shoot. Hodgetch, right wing, has to shoot a deep three, nearly off the window and down. Long rebound punched up by Bush, taken by Nick Brennigan. Second chance for the Eagles. Eagles plus 16 on the glass tonight. They have dominated in all facets. Bush, screen and roll, Hodgetch left block, goes for the reverse layup, but Edwards blocks him. Trojans get it and race front court. Keel hits Nottingham head of the key, back to Keel left wing. Keel drives inside, rolls into Hodgetch, and a whistle and a blocking foul likely coming on Hodgetch. So the Canisius transfer draws his first personal and the team's fifth, and that brings us to a break in the action. 7:36 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 77 and Anderson 43. Return to Holt Fieldhouse following these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military.
Final!
I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard, who's thinking about it, that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
7:36 to play second half. Carson-Newman in control, 77-43 on Anderson. Second half's been tight, but the Eagles jumped out to a 31-point halftime lead, and that's why this one has kind of been on cruise control a bit. Keel at the line for the Trojans, and he misses the first free throw, as one more does Alex Keel. Chance to make it a 33-point game, and he does. 77-44 with 7:35 to play in the second half. Eagles leading. Dyer up the right sideline for Trey Smith. And Smith dribbles onto the offensive end for Carson-Newman. Smith, right corner, baseline drive, leaps and passes. Dyer, left corner, catch and shoot three. Back of the rim, no good. Offensive board by Bowens. He goes up, swatted out of his hands by Edwards. Anderson onto the offensive end, and Trey Smith tries to draw a charge. His Nottingham bowls him over. And Smith whistled for his first and the team's 6th. So Anderson shooting free throws the rest of the way. Carson-Newman has cooled off considerably after shooting 64% from the field in the first half. CN just one of its last 7 and 36.8% from the field after halftime. 4 of 8, though, from long range. Eagles have buried 12 threes. Officials want the shot clock reset to 26 seconds, I believe. Get that sorted out. And Anderson will inbound from the left sideline. Nottingham hit the head of the key. Cuts into traffic, lost the handle on it, and Bowen steals it away left baseline. Eagles bring it left to right. Smith for Dyer left wing. Dumps down to the left block for Butts. Butts working on Edwards. Kicks it out Dyer head of the key. Back down low to Butts. Butts goes to work on Edwards. Turns with the right hand. Can't hit it, but he draws a foul. First on Edwards. 3rd team foul on the Trojans. And Joshua Butts to the line. And there's a technical foul on Quinn Nottingham. So that'll be his first and the team's 4th. And so you've got a 2-shot foul on Joshua Butt. Joshua Butts is going to shoot 2 free throws. You've also got the technical free throws that Luke Brennigan is going to shoot. First free throw for Brennigan, smooth as silk. 78-44. Eagles by 34. One more free throw for Luke Brennigan. And he knocks that one down as well. Carson-Newman doing nice work at the charity stripe tonight. 79-44, and now I thought Butts was fouled in the act of shooting. Pardon me. That is not the case. So ball out of bounds to Carson-Newman. Dyer triggers Trey Smith left corner. Dribbles around, gets it to Luke Brennigan between the rings. For Dyer, drops it off. Bowens right block, hop step, kick out. Smith left wing. NBA range 3, bottom. Trey Smith hits the 13th 3 of the night for Carson-Newman. And the Eagles are up by 38. 82-44 with 6:30 to play second half. Keel fouled at the head of the key by Trey Smith. Second personal on Smith. 7th team foul on Carson-Newman. Carson-Newman with a sophomore, 3 freshmen, and a junior on the floor right now. Future no doubt bright for the Eagles. As Keel fouled for the 1-and-1, and he earns the second by knocking down the first. Keel with 4 points. Pulls the Trojans within 37. One more free throw for Alex Keel. And he knocks it down. 82-46. Carson-Newman. 6:30 to play second half. Eagles work it from left to right. Bowens into the front court. Hands off Smith, head of the key. Switches it left wing for Butts. Tries to enter it down low to Dyer, but it's too tall for him. Out of bounds it goes for Carson-Newman's 10th turnover. Ball back to Anderson. Trojans haven't hit a field goal in 3 minutes. He made some free throws in that mix, though. Keel, right wing. Gets it to the left wing. Staten, open look at a 3, swirls it home. Eagles sagged off of him. Staten drills his first 3 of the night. 82-49. Carson-Newman up 33, 5:54 to play second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Brennigan, step back 3, right wing, doesn't go down. Rebound grabbed by Keel on the left block. Keel races front court. Dishes it left corner for Staten. Staten curls down the left baseline and turns it over. Brennigan the steal. 3-on-3 break. Brennigan, the lob for Bowens, and he throws it down. My goodness, the extension from Tyler Bowens to go up and get that one and bring the bench to its feet. 84-49 Eagles. Hester the other way, misses a 3 from the right corner. Bowens grabs the rebound at the head of the key. Eagles bring it left to right. Brennigan with a game-high 19, drops it off for Bowens right baseline. Bowens works inside on Hester. Up and under move, spins right, tosses high off the window. That won't go down. Livingston the rebound. Trojans race front court. Staten down the middle of the lane. He draws a foul. And charge this to whom? To Luke Brennigan. His second. And the team's 8th. 4:58 to play second half. Carson-Newman in control by 35. First free throw for Staten off the mark to the right. 278th Armored Cavalry Regiment would like to thank Carson-Newman and their community for its support. As a partner with Carson-Newman, the 278th ACR provides you the opportunity to achieve your educational goals, earn a paycheck, and obtain new skills. Second free throws in for Staten. The 278th ACR invites you to be a leader while serving our community, our state, and our country. Come ride with the Tennessee Cavalry. Text 278-ACR to 70000. Dyer, Bowen, Satterfield, Smith, and Bykov on the floor for Carson-Newman with under 5 to play, leading by 34. Smith hits Bykov head of the key, drops it off Satterfield left wing. Chest pass Bowens. Bowens knifes down the right side of the lane, gets to the cup, and finger rolls it home. Some finesse by Tyler Bowens. He's got his 4th career double-digit game, and the Eagles have 5 in double digits tonight. 86-50, seeing by 36, 4:30 to play second half. Trojans front court, Staten right wing, deep 3, front of the rim no good. Smith the long rebound free throw line, outlets it to Dyer, down the left side of the lane, scoops it up with the right hand. That won't drop, but Satterfield follows the play with the right hand tip in. Smooches for Jarius Satterfield off the glass. 38-point lead for the Eagles, 88-50. 4:10 to play in the second stanza. Trojans front court. Hester, keyhole jumper, won't go down. Ren Dyer up for his 3rd career double-double with his 10th rebound in the middle of the lane. Jarius Satterfield brings it front court, and Chuck Benson calls for timeout. He just wanted to swap in subs, but we've got commercials to take care of. 3:59 to play in the second half. It's an 88-50 lead for Carson-Newman over Anderson. We're back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I've found the perfect place.
3:59 to play second half, 88-50. Carson-Newman in control on Anderson. And CN has emptied the bench. McElhaney down to Bykov right block. Kick out McElhaney head of the key. Straight on 3, swish. Camden McElhaney with a career-high 6 tonight. And CN is up by 41. 91-50 with 3:37 to play in the second half. Trojans front court. Middle of the lane jumper. Staten knocks it down from 12 feet out. He's got 8. 91-52, the lead 39 for the Eagles. That halts a 7-0 run for Carson-Newman. Smith left wing, NBA range triple, back iron no. Bykov up for an offensive rebound, lost it between his wickets. Free right side of the lane. Henderson gets it up the sideline to Keel. Drop it off middle of the lane. Burgett out of bounds for Anderson's 14th turnover. 3:10 to play second half, 91-52. This result holds right here. Carson-Newman has its biggest win ever over Anderson. Eagles beat the Trojans by 37 in 2012-2013. McElhaney, skip it left corner for Trey Smith. Baseline drive, tosses up and gets fouled from behind. Smith shot it behind the backboard because he got clobbered from the rear by Mac Burgett. His 3rd, team's 5th. And Trey Smith to the line to shoot a pair for Carson-Newman. Been a high-level night for the Eagles here in Holt Fieldhouse as Smith knocks down the first free throw. Carson-Newman plus 19 on the glass. They've got 20 assists for the first time all year. They've limited Anderson below 35% shooting. A lot to like by this Eagle performance here in Holt, en route to sweeping the season series for a 5th time in 6 years. Smith a 2-2 trip at the stripe, lead back to 41 for Carson-Newman, 93-52 with 2:44 to play in the second half. Trojans on the offensive end. Keel head of the key, jab step with the right foot, moves down the right side of the lane, gets into traffic, bounces it left corner for Henderson. A lob back to Keel right corner with 7 to shoot. Keel off balance from 15, tough shot, knocks it down from the right baseline. Alex Keel has 7, a 93-54 lead for Carson-Newman with 2:20 to play in the second half. Eagles bring it front court. Trojans have gone to a 2-3 zone. Smith was looking for a backdoor lob for Ben Knight. Not there. Trojans pick it off. Right wing, catch and shoot. Livingston a 3. He nails that one. Livingston with 8 in 21 foul-plagued minutes. And the Trojans within 36. 93-57 with a $1:55 to play in the second half. McElhaney, head of the key. 3 around 2 for the Eagles. Dumps it down to Ben Knight, right baseline. Back to McElhaney, left wing. Drives inside, gets stripped. Livingston takes it away. Up the right sideline to Staten. Staten into the front court. Accelerates into the paint, kicks to Keel, left corner. Between the legs dribble. Fades it back out. Staten wide open, left corner 3. Won't drop. McElhaney the rebound, right block for the Eagles. 90 seconds left. Carson-Newman in control by 36. Eagles dump it into Ben Knight off of his hands. And out of bounds, back to Anderson. Carson-Newman, smidge out of control here, off of the 9th turnover of the half. And the Trojans bring it right to left. High-low action, high post. Livingston dumps it for Berg at middle of the lane. That pass was off the rim, and Satterfield comes away with it for the Eagles. CN trying to close strong. They've turned it over 3 times in the last 99 seconds. Satterfield head of the key, dials long distance, can't connect off the front of the 10. Keel the rebound for AU. Trojans race front court. Keel out of control down the middle of the lane. Whistle and a foul. He'll shoot 2 free throws after Jarius Satterfield hits the deck. And that goes down as Satterfield's first, team's 9th. 56.2 seconds left, 93-57, Carson-Newman by 36. Second half been tighter than the first, but the Eagles still winning the half as Keel converts on the first free throw. Eagles have outscored the Trojans 39-35 after halftime. CN led by 41 a couple times, but the Trojans now a 7-0 run to get it down to 34 with 53 seconds left. 93-59 Eagles here in the waning stages. Ben Knight, free throw line, dumps to Bykov, right block, turns and hits the runner with the right hand off the glass. 95-59 Eagles, 42 seconds left. Trojans onto the offensive end. Keel, left wing, drives inside, lost the handle on it. Bykov scoops it up for Carson-Newman. Chuck Benson says, go 4 corners, 5-second difference, shot clock to game clock. The Eagles will have a last look at a bucket and a chance to impact the potential final margin in this one. 95-59, Carson-Newman, a dominant effort here inside of Holt Fieldhouse tonight. 5 seconds to shoot, Jarius Satterfield dribbling it out, and the Eagles will take a shot clock violation with 5.7 seconds left. So some sportsmanship from Chuck Benson's bunch, and the Trojans 5.7 ticks left. Get it into Keel. Hands off to Henderson, and he will let the final moments go out in this one. Buzzer and ball game. Carson-Newman, a dominant effort. 95-59. Eagles collect a 36-point triumph over the Anderson Trojans behind their most dominant first half of basketball in 5 years. Carson-Newman rolls to back-to-back 30-plus point wins. And CN, the job done in Holt tonight, 95-59 over the Anderson Trojans. 5 Eagles finish in double figures, while CN holds just 1 Trojan. That was Jalen Hillary to a double-digit scoring effort. Eagles improved to 7-5 on the year, 6-5 in South Atlantic Conference play, while the Trojans dropped to 2-5 and 2-5 in league action. It is a 5th consecutive home win for Carson-Newman, and the Eagles get the series sweep with the Trojans for a 5th time in 6 seasons. Get to the Domino's postgame report in a moment following these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse as Carson-Newman prevails over the Anderson Trojans 95-59. Back-to-back wins for Carson-Newman and back-to-back wins by more than 30 points for the Eagles. This one behind a first half where Carson-Newman outscored the Trojans by 31. First time that the Eagles had outscored a foe by more than 30 in a first half in 5 years. We'll tell you more about it. Domino's postgame report's up next after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owner's insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us and all the generations who will.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network. Stats, a conversation with Chuck Benson, and socially distanced player interviews are all headed your way. Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. We're power with purpose. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, Jefferson City eats more chicken. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By the Kate Insurance Agency, insuring your future since 1959. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Well, Carson-Newman prevails 95-59 over the Anderson Trojans. The 36-point margin of victory is the second largest in series history for Carson-Newman and Anderson, and it goes down as Anderson's second largest league loss in their program history. Lost by that 37-point marker to Carson-Newman in 12-13 and lost by 33 at LMU in the 17-18 season. Just a really nice effort for the Eagles over the Anderson Trojans here tonight in Holt Fieldhouse. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, what a first half. Bound out to a 31-point lead for the fourth time in your career as head coach here at Carson-Newman, a 30-plus point halftime lead. What did you see from your team out of the gate to start so strong in really all facets?
Give me that one more time, Kev. You said that's the third time we've been up 30 at the half?
Fourth time in your tenure as head coach. You've been up 30 at the half.
Okay, well, I'm going to stifle myself then because I was going to come up here and say that was the most dynamic first half of play in my tenure as the head coach here.
Can you guess the other three games that you did it in? Any guesses?
The sheer fact I didn't even know tells you that I have no idea where to begin.
That's great. Just take a stab. Anything.
Tennessee Wesleyan.
What year?
16.
Ah, so close. You got the opponent right. You're up by 23 on Tennessee or 33, pardon me, on Tennessee Wesleyan in 2014. Brevard by 34 in 2016, and the largest halftime lead of your tenure here as head coach at Carson-Newman, OSU Mansfield in 2011.
Oh, what a glorious day that was. Yeah.
There's your note and nugget for the day. Okay. Anyway, I got my stats nerded stuff out of the way. An awesome first half.
Yeah, I don't know where to begin because the defense was turned up. Our willingness to share the ball and trust one another was at a premium, and of course our guys were having a good time. I mean, you could just it was just oozing from the bench and from the players. Everybody was just loving it, and I'm just really happy with the way this team is coming together and the way we're trending. And the only thing about it, man, you go into half. What do you say? I mean, it's as I told them, I said, boys, told the staff, there's nowhere this can go but down at this point. So. I appreciate what you've done, and let's go out there and try to take our eyes off the scoreboard and think about standard and try to see if we can finish it out.
You've done something in these last two games that has only been done twice before in your tenure as head coach, and that's win back-to-back games by more than 30 points. Did it twice during the 12-13 season. Just how proud are you of your team's efforts on 3 days of rest?
Yeah.
Or not 3 days rest, in a 3-day span to do this against two conference opponents.
Well, I'm very proud, obviously. But it's that margin and the outcome. And you want to win every game, right? But what I'm more proud of is the way we're playing the game. You can win ugly and you can lose pretty. And I think that we're putting together more pretty performances and we're getting the outcomes we want. So I like the direction it's going, man.
And by the way, the quality of competition,
yes,
a lot better than when you did it in 12 and 13.
Yeah.
That was back to back against the juggernauts of Knoxville College and Hiawassee. And you had one win is quite impressive. You beat Queens by 35. That was game 2, that legendary Antoine Davis game.
Yeah.
But the game before, you beat Milligan by 33.
Yeah.
So Three of those
are conference. It's the back-to-back. This, like you said, it's of greater value because it is a conference matchup.
You look at the individual numbers. First time this season, 5 guys scoring double figures. What's that say about the wealth sharing on a night where you had 22 assists?
Well, it's just that the guys, there's a greater level of trust and a greater level of understanding that the synergy that can come from guys playing collectively, is just greater. It's great. Our combination is greater than individual parts, and I think our guys will understand that more and more, and the trust is at an all-time high, and we're getting great demonstrations of confidence and trust, especially with some of the guys that start the games off for us. But, man, so many, Rin gets a double-double. So, Rin gets a double-double.
No, we're not going to do that. No more Rin.
But, there's an example. Nick Britton comes in there and just does what he does. It nails back-to-back threes, and it's sort of lost in the shuffle. Tyler Bowens, I think one of the more complete games, and especially the first half when he was sharing the basketball. I can keep on going, man. So many guys did so many good things that I'm just happy for them individually, but I like the fact this team celebrates more in our collective success than the individual success.
Normally when you've had one of these games with a ton of assists, 20+, there's a guy that kind of separates himself from the pack with an 8 to 9 assist night. I mean, you had 9 different guys drop a dime tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, again, it goes back to this team, and, man, it's just what you want as a coach. I can say things to them, and they're pretty determined to try to do that. And so many times, especially in this day and age, there's this disconnect between, a coach and a player, or a parent and a child, or a teacher and a student. And I've got a group of guys, man, that I'm just enjoying coaching them because they try to do what you ask them to do.
I think it can't be understated the degree to which they execute real-time adjustments.
It's off the charts. I give a lot of credit to them. We've got some guys who got pretty solid basketball IQ. We got a staff I think is doing a really good job. Our assistant coaches are doing a really good job of identifying things that could help us in real time. But everybody's having to then follow through and do it. It's one thing for us to identify something. It's another thing for us to then execute it. And credit to the staff and to the players, man, because they're doing that in real time, like you said. And that's the name of this game, really. It's a game of adjustments, and we're adjusting well in real time.
Defensively, another stupefyingly good performance. You hold your 5th team this season below 60. And, again, the Stars completely tamped down. Crosby James goes for 5 points.
Yeah.
Quinn Nottingham doesn't score tonight. Put a little asterisk on Livingston. You got him in foul trouble. He only plays 23 minutes. Does have 8, but goes 3 of 3. What about the collective effort defensively to limit Anderson to 36% while keeping down their guys, their dudes, off the scoring column?
It goes back to our scout, our preparation, and our attention to the details that are emphasized within the scout. And our guys know who Crosby James is. They know who Quinn Nottingham is. They know who Livingston is. They know who Satchel Hester is. They know that Nottingham came in here last year and basically just single-handedly snatched a win from us in the last 84 seconds. So those guys knew that, and they paid attention to the details and were very much in real time, as we say, while the game was going on. They were making decisions on the defensive end that really impacted Anderson's top players.
Lord willing, you stay COVID negative. You get the Catawba College Catawba Indians on Saturday. How do you build on this one and back-to-back really strong performances?
Well, Catawba, I think is because of COVID, they've had a lot of starts and stops this year, like a lot of people. Mm-hmm. But I think they're, from top to bottom, one of the most talented, maybe the most talented roster in this league. They're big, they're long, they're athletic, they're great on the boards. They have scoring punch. They can defend. This is going to be a whole nother kind of test for us. But it's one we need to be able to continue to evolve and become the best team we can be on both sides of the ball. So, hopefully we are healthy and hopefully they're healthy and we can compete on Saturday. But I'm really I just want to sort of relish in the moment right now with our team, and we'll think about Catawba tomorrow, because I'm still truly blown away by the level of play the first half, especially, and just want to sort of want to stay right there for a little longer, Kev.
Well, you're trending a little toward chin diapers, so let's get that. Let's get
there we
that
go.
mask.
There we go.
That's much better.
There we go.
That was the only thing that wasn't elite tonight for Carson-Newman men's basketball, was your mask placement in the post-game interview. Tab have wings ready for you tonight? Is that the deal? Is that the sealer?
Ironically, she does. And I mean, it was such a home run after Monday's game. It was they were off the charts. As we shared late night text regarding that. So I'm really excited to go back there and have sort of a smorgasbord of wings.
Sauce choice. This is what people want to hear.
Just basic buffalo.
Basic buffalo.
Just basic buffalo. Right. So nothing too outside the normal.
Dipping sauce.
No.
You're pristine.
They're wet, and I can sort of get extra sauce and throw it on there and enjoy them. It'll be messy. It's going to be messy, Kev.
Are you like a towel after every bite guy, or are you?
No.
You stay messy and then you clean once.
Because of the beard, there's some residue, and I can sort of get an after something going on there. But I'm not cleaning it up. I'm just sort of real messy, and when the time's right, then I go take care of myself.
Guys, don't worry. I'll clip up all this audio, send it to you later. All right, Chuck. Pleasure as always. Congrats on a second straight 30-point win.
Thanks, Kev.
All right, that's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson, Luke Brennigan, Tyler Bowens to the microphone when we get back after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Miss out on tonight's post-game interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's post-game report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard. At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Cade Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Cade Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Cade Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
Carson-Newman gets the job done against the Anderson Trojans, 95-59. The Eagles prevail over AU in the second largest margin of victory in series history. Adam Cavalier alongside junior guard Luke Brennigan. Luke, just a stone's throw away from your second career 20-point game, but really hyper-effective with 6 of 10 from the field, 5 of 8 from long range, 5 assists. What sticks out to you about the individual effort on a night where the Eagles really shared the ball well for an offensive onslaught?
I mean, yeah, just really playing together and then just letting the game come to me. I really like to let the game come to me and just shoot good shots. Just play within myself and play within the offense.
What was the key for this team to hoist up 14 threes and make 28 of them tonight?
Really just go inside out. I mean, when we get the ball inside to EJ or Tyler or any of those guys, then they facilitate. They can't really get guarded one-on-one, so they kick out. I'm usually open, and then anybody, just good shots, good looks.
Let's talk about EJ Bush for a second. How about him making 15 straight free throws?
I mean, he's been in the gym a lot lately. I mean, that's the only thing that he's been doing, seriously.
How about the effort defensively? To limit an Anderson team that was pretty efficient, pretty effective, to below 60 on the night and only one guy in double figures.
Yeah, I mean, we were just trusting our process, trusting the scout, really playing together, just really forcing them and doing what we want them to do, playing our game.
How fun has it been watching guys like Jarius Satterfield, Ivan Hadjic, Camden McElhaney get some serious run and impact games in a big way?
Yeah, I mean, it's super fun to see the guys play. I mean, they work super hard every day, every practice. They bring it every day, so it's super good to see them get in.
Turn your attention to Catawba. As long as everybody stays COVID-free on Saturday, you've won back-to-back games in a span of 3 days by more than 30. How do you keep it rolling against the Indians?
I mean, yeah, just keep doing what we're doing. Literally, we have the same game plan every single game. I mean, CB said they're really good. I overheard him a second ago. I didn't know that. But just keep doing the same thing that we're doing. Trust our process, trust what we do, and then hopefully it'll prevail.
Luke, pleasure. Thanks for the time. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate you, Cap.
That is junior guard Luke Brennigan. Time now for our AEC electrifying play of the game and for a second straight contest. Carson-Newman throws down an oop on the break. This time it's Tyler Bowens who goes up and let's face it, what was a rough pass from Luke Brennigan, but Tyler Bowens makes it work. And this is our AEC electrifying play of the game. Corner for State. State rolls down the left baseline and turns it over. Brennigan the steal. 3-on-3 break. Brennigan, the lob for Bowens, and he throws it down. My goodness, the extension from Tyler. That is our AEC electrifying play of the game. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. Contact AEC. They are your trusted energy partner. AEC powering the Carson-Newman Eagles, Mossy Creek, and your life. After all, you're not just a utility customer. You are a co-op member. All right, Adam Cavalier alongside Tyler Bowens. Tyler, break it down. That play.
Well, before, I had tried to get a putback the play before, but Ren Dyer came in, messed it up. I'm just playing, but we both went for it, missed it. So I was a little determined to get a stop on D, and then I guess the opportunity just led to a dunk, and Luke just threw it up. And I had to go try and get it or something.
Which is the more impressive, that one or your standing dead stop two-hander against the Saints?
Probably the standing still one, just because it just came out of nowhere.
Let's break down the night in general. 10 points, 5 boards, a career high, 4 assists. What clicked for you today?
I think it was just finding the open teammates and taking advantage of what the defense gave us. So, I mean, we just capitalized on their mistakes, and I had guys, my teammates, be able to knock down the shots and at least get a foul for it. So it just led to really good, efficient shots.
By the way, that's in only 14 minutes,
yeah.
too, so really maximizing your time on the floor.
Yes, sir.
You allude to it, kind of the jab at Ren, the jab at Luke for the poor pass. Those are moments of camaraderie that you typically wouldn't see, 12 games into a season or a career.
Mm-hmm.
How quickly has this team gelled to allow for fun like that?
Rapidly. Very, very, very rapidly. Since this summer, when we first got here, we just been in the gym, playing pickup, learning each other's tendencies and their strengths and weaknesses. So I think it was just playing together throughout this whole semester and last semester, and it just gelled us together and paying attention to coaching defense and just doing what the coaches tell us to do.
Does the odd nature of this year contribute to that at all? Does it help?
It's kind of iffy because, I mean, Nah, I changed my mind. I think it kind of does because we really can't go out or do anything, so everyone's basically just in together all the time, whether in the locker room or just at the calf, and we just talk about basketball basically the whole time. So I think that's really what sinks us in together.
All right, Tyler, thanks for the time. Congrats on a win and a Sports Center level highlight.
Yeah, thank you.
That is freshman forward Tyler Bowens as Carson-Newman prevails 95-59 over the Anderson Trojans. Elsewhere in the league, Carson-Newman women's basketball, 81-60 winners over the Wingate Bulldogs tonight. An interesting brewing over in Harrogate, Tennessee, where Queens has a 32-25 lead on number 4 Lincoln Memorial, 40 seconds into the second half. Queens limited LMU to 25% shooting in that opening half of basketball. 2 late games just getting underway. On the men's side, Tusculum up 24-13 on Mars Hill. 8:38 to go in the first half over in Greenville. And that's it. That's it on the men's side tonight. The other game with Catawba was postponed, pardon me. So that's a look at the ShopSeeingEagles.com South Atlantic Conference scoreboard as Carson-Newman prevails 95-59 over the Anderson Trojans. Our director tonight was Drew Udy. Camera operators, Kennard Larabeau, Helen Rader, Daniel Parker, and Caitlin Denton. Replay technician, Richard Martin. I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us here on this Wednesday night. We'll talk to you on Saturday when the Eagles take on the Catawba College Catawba Indians. That's a 4 p.m. tip here in Holt. The women's game against Queens earlier in the day at 2 p.m. Until then, have a pleasant rest of your Wednesday, and good night, everybody.
You've been listening to the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, powering the Eagles, and Mossy Creek, we're power with purpose. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like.
By Magaha Electric,
providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service builds. By the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, Jefferson City eats more chicken. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By the Kent Insurance Agency, insuring your future since 1959. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Michael Watrang, Danielle Whaley, Richard Martin, and Brian White. I'm staff announcer Carl Shannon. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit CNEagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagle Sports Network.